might already have the biggest move which will happen in the January transfer window a few months before. David Ornstein has just tweeted that Bournemouth are powerless in the sense that Semenyo has a 65 million release clause which can be activated in January by every club. Now, we know he signed a new contract in the summer, which seemed like an unbelievable coup for Bournemouth, but now that we see the release clause, it's not surprising with players who sign extensions at the lower sides. It will be a monumental loss to Bournemouth, but also an anticipated one, because when you have a player who is so good and so sought after, there's very little you can do. But then the question beckons for the versatile forward whose ball striking is an absolute joke. The power he has carrying the ball with strengths, a fantastic all-round forward who gives vibes of a Sadio Mane type, who is waiting to not just explode because he's already exploding, but go to the absolute very next level. It's going to be available. But the interesting thing is, who did he go to? Who would he go to? You think Liverpool in a January sense would make absolutely no sense, maybe in a summer sense. Arsenal, I don't think have the room or would spend 65 million outright in January without some kind of sales. Man United, the exact same. If anything, they'll go for a midfielder because January is normally a stopgap window. But at the same time, it'll be interesting to see what teams change their approach or go gung-ho because a player of this quality is available on the market. Then you've got Chelsea, who we know love just buying players to stockpile, and it wouldn't fully surprise me if they were in this conversation, but I've not really seen them mentioned. You've got Newcastle, but I don't think Semenyo would jump to that. City, I can't see going for him. Spurs, a similar boat to Newcastle. And then for me, that kind of leaves Arsenal and Liverpool in the summer. But obviously, they could be powerless to a January move. So for me, the most plausible thing is he agrees some kind of pre-contract. There's also the option of going abroad, but I can't see any team really who needs him or goes for him other than maybe a PSG or Bayern, and neither need him really. Bit of an interesting one. What a player to be available in this January market. Where's he going to end up? Let me know down below.